Well, surprise, surprise, we have a winning streak. Yes, it's legit. It's a winning streak that involves a victory over the Detroit Red Wings. And guess what as well? We've scored more than five. We've scored 5 goals here. We scored 6 goals against the Red Wings. Keep in mind, this didn't have an empty netter, did it? I don't remember if there was an empty net goal in Phoenix. There was in Detroit, right? There wasn't. Yes, there was an empty net goal in Detroit. It was Patrick Hornquist's goal. And so my little theory of if we score more than twice in a game, we're very likely to win. Now, I know that didn't happen in Dallas, but that could have very easily been a game that we could have won anyway. But our goal-scoring struggles have disappeared for a handful of games. Now, this road swing continues. And naturally, with Rene getting the big start in Detroit, which we needed him to be in that game, we're going to give him a night off. We're going to put in Mason in the net against the Minnesota Wild, and then we'll come back home in a couple of nights' time. Rene should be well rested for that, and then we're going to need to go to both goaltenders in another back-to-back set here. But this is all in the future, so we're not worried too much about that far ahead. Let's focus on the here, the now, and the Minnesota Wild. Well, we conclude this miniature road swing at the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota against the Wild. First time we played in this building for this season. I think we met the Minnesota Wild at home already, but my memory is kind of blurry on that regard. Nicholas Backstrom in the net for the Wild. We have decided to go to Chris Mason over Pekka Rinne for this game just because Rinne has given us a boatload of work this season, and he played a pretty solid, well, he played an okay game in Detroit. He could have played better in my mind, but he's been steadfast this season in the goal crease for us. We got to give our number one goaltender some time off every now and then. Oh, whoops. Well, I didn't know that I was just going to leave the puck sitting there. And good keep in by Blum. Kostitsyn, oh, right, second line has started the game, and they've started it well. And that's going to go out of play. And we'll put the first line on the ice now. Second defensive pairing on the ice. David Legwand with Craig Smith and Patrick Hornquist. That's what this line is. I like what we've done lately with the different changes that we went to. Specifically, Craig Smith is hot. He's playing really well. And Sergei Kostitsyn's even gotten his game going a little bit lately. This last couple of games, he's played really, really well. Been much more consistent the way that we needed him to be. And Hornquist and Smith will change places. Smith on the forecheck. Bumped a bit off the puck. Injured. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Craig Smith is hobbling off the ice. That's a huge loss right there. We just sent the puck in, but it's had massive ramifications for our lineup. That's bad. Well, now you need a player like Sergei Kostitsyn to step up even more because we're missing the best player in our lineup as of the date. Well, that did not work out for Kostitsyn, but we're not trying to get injured anymore. And it seems like we were starting to really play with a lot of health. We have been able to stay healthy for the last little bit here. And now we've got a huge injury to deal with. I'm assuming he's gone for the night. We won't get an update until the whistle goes. Oh, you're trying to do the same deeks I'm trying to do, huh? You think you're better than me, Minnesota? That's a missed pass. Just got to get the puck into the neutral zone and into the attacking zone. Oh, Kostitsyn showed him backhand. Showed some nice moves. Took a hit in the process. Don't get injured out there. If anyone gets injured, it needs to be a player wearing a red sweater. And we've got the retrieval with Roman Josi. Bank pass off the boards. It's a little behind Halishuk, but that's not a problem for him. Kostitsyn to Wilson. I don't know what Colin Wilson's trying to do there, but that was plain old sloppy. Wild will retreat back to neutral ice. We've got to get Kostitsyn off the ice. Maybe he's being double shifted. He might be double shifted because of the injury to Craig Smith. Someone's going to be eating some more ice time this evening. And that's onside. So I'll happily take that. Whoa! Yes! What a way to score a goal, Colin Wilson. What a sweet goal. A slap shot batted in by Nick Backstrom. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Backstrom? I'm glad you did. I didn't think that was ever going to go in. But Colin Wilson has another goal. We needed some of these depth guys to eventually break through again. Oh, no. Oh, Craig Smith's back on the ice. He's good to go. No worse for wear out there. He's a gamer. He really wants to keep this goal-scoring stretch going. Not even injuries can keep this guy out of the lineup, off the roster. Nice shot there, high to the chest, in front. Craig Smith on the backhand. No worse for wear indeed. He had a really good look in front. He's planted himself in front of the net as well. One of the most dangerous areas to go. You're offside. Yeah, okay. I was about to say I thought it was reading Minnesota shots on net 6-1 for Nashville. It's way more than that for us. We do have 6. They have 1. We've just iced the puck. Yep, Stoner's going to get there first. So we've got the fourth line. Grind line is on the ice. Gostad's the one taking the face-off. I didn't know if we were in a partial change with that icing. But it's Morrison with the jersey. I saw the jersey tuck, but Craig Smith, I think, tucks his jersey over the right side. I don't know. I can't worry about jersey tucks right now. We got to worry about getting offense and getting goals. Rich Klum was sat down. And Morrison, made a good play. But it ended up going to Palmerville. And a save made by Mason. Hasn't seen enough action early in this game. Don't want your goaltender to go too cold out there. Craig Smith out here still blocking shots as well. I mean, give it up to this guy. He's kind of doing it all right now. And that's going to be forced to the corner. Smith took a hit there. I'm more concerned about the body check Smith received than anything else. Because this guy, he could be broken glass by the end of the game. And he'll still be out there playing. I'm going to just try to move that. Good play to move it. And it's missed wide. Someone want to get on the opposite side of the net to help make the breakout play. Oh, no. Oh, Shea Weber having a tough time down there. Block it. Or just save it and hold on to that right there. Now get out of my goal crease. Well, Danny Heatley, Mr. 50-07. We know all about that. God, I could talk at length about the incredible offense of the Senators in that season. That was a tremendous year for the Ottawa Senators. They're just, that offense, that line with Danny Heatley on it, that line just went for the whole year. I think that was it Alfredson and Spezza? I know it was Spezza along with Danny Heatley. That line crushed it that season. If you didn't see it happen live, you can find it on YouTube, the whole highlights of that season for that line. It was a phenomenal year for those guys. All right, we got Kostitsyn getting into open space. The biggest problem for me is just getting the puck to Kostitsyn with an ideal spot on the ice to score a goal. But he's not going to score every game. And the reality is these guys, they're not going to score every game. But you try to give them the puck as much as possible so they can score. We're going right to the front of the net looking for lots of rebounds. I stuck with the default offensive strategy for our forward lines and for our defense in the attacking zone. And it seems to be working out right now. We changed that before the Detroit game. They've negated icing because of Setaguchi. Oh my God. Where's the puck going to go? It's behind. And now it's up to Wilson. Has the goal in this game. It was a miracle goal. And we almost set up Halishchuk. Give me Gill. 2 flies on the TV screen. And saucered out to Hornquist. I'm going to pull up and cut at the blue line. There we go. Legmon going to a good area. In front to Hornquist. And it's just batted away by Nicholas Backstrom. We're doing everything right to set it. We're setting these plays up beautifully. Get to the point. Cover the point guy. Mason's got a handle on that. He's got to get the handle on a couple of rebounds. We do play it. I don't think Hal Gill appreciated me playing the puck there with Mason. Watch the points. They're going to move it to the D. Blocked away, and we can spring. Hornquist, who did a great job. Now, pull up, find a goal. He doesn't find one. Oh, that was Kostitsin coming off the bench. Could have had a quick body check on that guy. He would have been very unsuspecting. Danny Heatley, with all the patience. If he had just outweighted Mason, he could have had a goal there. Kostitsin with a burst of speed, a burst of energy, and not a goal. The net has been knocked off again. Backstrom was staring him down as he skated away. I don't think Backstrom appreciated Kostitsin running right into him. But we could win this, and we could get a quick shot on net. Now, this is going to have to be instantaneous, basically. Oh, nope, it's tied up. That will not be a shot on goal, but a very solid period for the Nashville Predators. Well, I love what we're doing right now. I wouldn't change a thing. I would continue to defend the same way we have. We kind of broke down at times at the end of the period. I noticed that Minnesota got better as the period went on. But I like the things we were doing, especially in the attacking zone. We seem to be applying pressure at the right areas in terms of the forecheck. We're able to pull up and hit guys with great passes in the attacking zone. One example was the little pull-up I did in the first period at the blue line, and then we found, I think it was David Legwan toward the corner. I like that play. And I like when it's easy to work with the AI, man, the game's fun. Saucer pass, just a little bit off the tape of Kostitsin. But the forecheck pressure rages on. Yeah, Minnesota, they have to just keep going backwards. They're finding little gaps in our forechecking pressure, though, to get the puck out. Blum, you got to defend Heatley. He's very good in this game. He's going to be very good. There you go. Hornquist. Now, I'm going to saucer this on net and then pull up, wrap around with Craig Smith, who just fired it wide. Do like that little pull up in the face-off circle, though. That was a good look for him. If you can't take it from behind the net and wrap it around, that's also an alternative play. Okay, it looks like Yossi's going to be the first man to get to this. We'll bank this off the boards, but a little too far behind. And the Wild, they were offside, so they've been forced to dump it in again. Just go there to the opposite side and give me the support. Good play by Josi. We'll try to 45-degree cut our way out of the zone. Everyone's clustered together in the same area of the ice, so that doesn't make that easy. Hornquist, the pull-up, the fake shot, and blocked. But I like the ability to get into open space in front of the net. A couple of unnecessary spin moves. Just get it on net. And that is on net. Offense is seeking and destroying right now for the Predators. It's unfortunate we only have one goal to show for this, but the offense is great. My confidence level in this team right now is pretty high. Good play by Bork. The pull-up, the pass was a little behind. And a save again by Backstrom. The only reason the Wild have a chance in this game right now is Backstrom. I don't think their defense can handle my creativity right now. I'm buzzing on all cylinders. And another dump in from the Wild means they have to go chase it down against Shea Weber. Blocked. Regathered by Spurgeon on the rebound. Clutterbuck is going to be kept out, but we're going to go to a penalty kill. We did a great job to block the shot at the point, but Shea Weber has been accused of roughing, I think. Just went a little too far. They think he's guilty. I'm gonna disagree. I disagree. That's why I said accused of, not found guilty. I don't believe he's actually guilty of anything. Shea Weber is a perfect human being. He cannot do any wrong. Well, let's go wild indeed. Hopefully we can go wild on offense. That's what I hear whenever I hear this chant. Well, we had created the turnover really well in the neutral zone. Gost has a turnover machine right now. It's just led to nothing, though. That's the unfortunate part. We should be able to hammer this right back out. Scoop it up and go. Boom, down the ice. Nice and clean, nice and quick. And we had a guy going right to the net. We could have easily just poke-checked it in because Backstrom went to play it. Keep him to the outside. Oh, no, Klein. He got the puck. but he didn't have it for very long. That's batted down as well by Scandella. Can we argue for a high stick? What a pass. Oh, David Legwand, he had a short-handed breakaway given right to you. He did nothing with it. I can't blame the guy. He did it. He did everything well to get a shot on net, and that's the only thing that matters in that instance. Oh, wraparound attempt is coming. You know it is. The puck was rejected all the way back to the point, basically. And Kostitsin muscles his guy, creates a turnover. It's David Legwand again. This offense, this forecheck is brilliant tonight. I love everything that we've done. We put everyone in the right spots. We're putting players in the right spots, and it's paying off, paying big dividends. Got another turnover created by Kostitsin. The pass is a little behind Craig Smith, but I'm going to do this. Oh, no. Craig Smith is... Oh, no, that's a slashing penalty. Craig Smith has been a body bag, a punching bag for the Minnesota Wild. That's what I get for pulling up with Smith like that. But once you pull up like that, he loses all of his speed. And we're going to go right back to a penalty kill. What did we do? We slashed him, I'm pretty sure. Or they're going to call this a high stick. It looks like it's going to be a slash to me. It is. It's 2 minutes in the box. And perhaps 2 minutes not well spent. But we're going to find that out. It may not be 2 minutes. Hopefully, for our team's sake, I hope this is 2 minutes in the box. Because that means we kill the penalty off. And we will have a somewhat of a breakaway. But God, Mike Fisher, no breakaway speed on that. He should have been able to be able to pull that puck up and just be gone. Another block. Wild are struggling to get the shots through tonight in this game. We'll just send that down the ice. Which side of the net are you coming out on? He's going to go out the other side. That was a very smart move by the AI player. And dumped in on the power play. Dumping it in on the power play. Odd decision. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go back there. We're going to get it. And we're just going to immediately move the puck up the ice. Fisher crashing the net. He was in the danger zone of blocking that shot. But he got through. And he was able to almost cash in on the rebound. That shot comes from outside. It's Danny Heatley. Defend the front of the net. Always guard the front of the net. Oh, no. Shea Weber, you should have had that. We'll go in the corner with Pominville. In front is Koivu. He missed it. A huge break there that Koivu misses it. I'm going to take no chances and get it down the ice. And the penalty's done. So he did spend the full 2 minutes in the box. We got the full penalty kill. Full benefit of a penalty kill. Yeah, I'm bringing the defenseman up. I feel confident using the defenseman to pinch. That's how you have a successful forecheck. If you can get your D involved and they can still be responsible, that's not a responsible pass. But if they can be responsible, you can really utilize the defenseman on the forecheck. If they pinch at the right times, you can keep the puck in. You can be very frustrating to play against. There's a whole mass of humanity in front of the net there. No way that puck was ever getting through. I was going to go for a drop pass, but Legmont never went with the player there. So we're just going to have to use Yossi. It's a miracle we don't have two. It is really a miracle that we don't have more than one goal right now. Oh, Craig Smith. They just dove. And Craig Smith, is he playing scared now? Scared to get hit. Scared to get body checked now. He's taken so many hits in this game. Got injured at one point. But he's come back strong. Let's pause it right here for a second. See if we can draw the forecheckers. Oh, that was dumb. I will admit that wholeheartedly. That was dumb. And that was equally dumb. Can't get the puck out right now. Roman, we got to get the puck out. We got to sail it out of the zone. Take an icing if you have to. Get in there, Bork. Don't be afraid to create some chaos. Here it is. Colin Wilson. So who went? How was that offside? That was a very late whistle. Number one. But that also, to me, initially looked onside, and then they blew the play dead. So I don't see the offside in that. I will see the offside in that when I watch this back in replay, but yeah, to me, that didn't seem like it was offside. And a good defensive play by Shea Weber. Back to the point. It's coming through. Be ready for that. Get up there. Get on the point, guys. We're not blocking these shots. They're getting through. may have to make a small adjustment defensively. The Minnesota Wild are still in this game, and that's something we cannot forget. They're in a one-goal game right here. Oh, Mike Fisher. Poor Mike Fisher. Move it. Just move it. There we go. We got out of the period. Well, offense is not coming easy for these teams. Chances are coming easy for both of these teams, but the actual act of putting the puck into the back of the net is not coming easy, and that's been a problem for our team for a while here. We've been pretty stagnant on offense. Felt like we were getting into a bit of a groove. That has been delayed here in Minnesota, except for a deflection by Nick Spaling. And Shea Weber racks up another assist. Sometimes you just got to use the point guys and get it through. Deflections are huge in this game. Screens are big in this game too. If you can use screens and deflections efficiently, you're going to score a lot of goals. But I want to score goals in so many different ways. I don't just want to use the points. I want to get the forwards involved in cycles and things like that. I want to work for some of these goals. But it's also nice to just send the puck to the point, blast that thing on net, and then have someone deflect it home. It's also satisfying. It gives those forwards another way to score goals. It's just whatever. It's just however we got to do it. I don't want to be, one-trick pony here. But that gives us a 2-0 lead. I talked about coming into this period with neither team really being able to score a whole lot in terms of goals. We've got 2 now. The way that Masons play, the way we played, we've kept a lot of Minnesota's chances to the outside. They've shot a lot of pucks from the outside, which has made the saves a lot easier for Chris Mason. We're better off to just dump this in. But we've kept everything to the outside. Mason's done his job on the toughest saves he's had to make as well. Playing a really good game here. That 2-0 lead means a lot. It means a lot more than it may seem. With this forecheck, the way this forecheck's going tonight, Minnesota may not see the back of the net in this game. They can't even get out of their own way. Get to that Fisher. Down low to Spaling. It's got to go back to the point. That's the only sensible option now. Blum keeps it onside. We're just going to keep passing it. That pass just missed. Kostitsin. Got to back check hard. We could have easily kept the puck in the zone. I'm going to leave it here. There it is. Weber. Move it quickly behind Smith, but that's fine. So he can hit these forwards with more speed. On the wing. Back to the leg one. Give and go play. Almost worked. I knew Setaguchi was going to get to that. Give me Shea Weber. Give me the defenseman. Got to get out of danger here. We do. Try to pull up. I knew they were going to go for that body check. And they were really good through the middle on that breakout. And they missed the pass back to the point. So it's going to go all the way back into the defensive zone for Minnesota. I've got pressure on with Bork. Pin. Forward pin. And then Wild, they're still going to go and get it out. Trying to defend that. Forced them to chip it into the zone even further. Gill with a wide open Halischuk. A little bit of space to skate it initially. Now I can try and dipsy doodle around Falk. That didn't work. Good play by Wilson. Oh, it's going to be offside. We just have no choice but to send it in. I think, honestly, we should dump it in a little more than we actually have. It's pretty easy to carry the puck into the zone, and I'm pretty hell-bent on carrying the puck in. And that's come off. But, dump and chase is not unrealistic. It's just not it's not my favorite way to play it, especially because it's not always necessary to dump the puck in. And I tend to only want to do that when it is necessary. When the AI team has forced me to dump it in, then I'll definitely dump it in. You got to have the AI knowing what you're trying to do. And you got to have the AI going to those areas of the ice to retrieve the puck on a dump in. Something that's also come to my attention is we haven't had a power play in this game. Not one. Minnesota's had, I think, 2 power plays. This has been a game without a lot of penalties. That was good give and go work. Dangerous give and go work. Ran out of space to get the puck to Fisher. They're gonna be trying to go across the middle with that pass. They did it. And no shot. Get on that point, man. Saved by Mason. It hit Legwand in the face. Delay of game. Yep. I was trying to cling that off the glass and out. It's my fault. Yeah. You got to be careful. If you're going to do that little shovel flip out of the zone on the backhand, it's very likely to go out of play. It is. This is the third power play for Minnesota on the evening. We haven't been on the power play one time. And they won it so clean, it goes all the way back down to the zone. So that face-off win, that clean win on the face-off, has bought us a little bit of time on the early penalty kill. Cover it, and yeah, I'll take another face-off. Maybe they win this one clean as well. Try to win this to the corner. We've lost another face-off. And we got possession now. I'm going to just flip it very carefully down the ice. It doesn't have to be a super powerful clear. Just get it down the ice. Man, they're having to go all the way back in their own zone. All right. Just shoot it. Yep, there's nothing wrong with that. We had just created a good turnover on the forecheck, shorthanded. Just send it right back in. Ideally, I'd like to hit a one-timer here if we can win this. We did win it. But my one-timing guy took so long to get in position, and Hal Gill had a tough time with gathering the puck as well. Maybe he was surprised we had won the face-off. Oh, give me Wilson. Give me Colin Wilson. I got to cover that point guy. Good block. And fan on clear attempt off the glass and out. That one's not delay of game. There we go. Gill. Just hammer the puck out. There we go. There it is. That's going to kill a lot of time. Colin Wilson's trying to create a foot race for the puck, but Spurgeon has prevailed. And that's it for the penalty kill. So another successful penalty kill. Our penalty kill is one of the worst in the league coming into this game. So getting 3 big kills is really good for us. Good for our confidence boost. There we go. We're just turning these guys into mincemeat out here. When they dump the puck in, they go get it. All right, a backhander from out there was not the plan. I got to remember how to do a spinorama. I know the button that you press, but it doesn't always work for me when I try to do that spinorama. That was almost offside. Try to get to space. Touch the space by Clune. Klein's playing without a helmet. That hasn't stopped him from making a body check. Making 2 body checks. Ferocious. All right, grind line, show your stuff. Man, Rich Clune showing some skills out here. That's a pass to the point that was errant and possibly unexpected by Klein. And at this point of the game, we're really just trying to eat time away. Take it to the net. Try to feed Gostad, and the nets come off again. They haven't put the pegs down correctly tonight. At least on that end of the ice, it seems like. Oh, I knew it was Shea Weber time. Blum to Weber. Intended for Weber, but Legwand got in the way. One-timer? Sure, why not? There was a falling Legwand. And that was some interesting body contact. Could have been a penalty. Smith off the outside of Backstrom by the near side of the net. We could have kept that in had we gone for the forecheck, but we've backed off our forechecking ability for now. There's a move. Smith just trying to avoid body contact. Can't afford to have Craig Smith get hit again in this game. Just got to play it cautious. And the goaltender is pulled. Who's going to go out there on this goaltender pull? You're telling me Shea Weber's taking a penalty? Are you kidding me with that call? What is the call for? That looks pretty clean to me. They did not pull up what it was called for. What? I don't think there was even a penalty on that. They don't even know what they called. I don't know what they called. The officials in the game don't even know what they called on that. Is the net empty? It is. Congratulations, Paul Gostad. You have an empty net shorthanded goal. That'll end the game for sure. Now, what is that on the season? I think he only has like 2 or 3 goals, so that might be the 4th of the year, 3rd of the year. Yeah, we got to get some of these depth guys a couple of goals here and there, especially if the net's empty. Just reward them for being out there. I mean, guys like Gostad, they're down there on the 4th line. They're grinding away. They're playing, you know, small minutes. They eat up minutes, eat up shifts playing on the 4th line, just trying to be a line that does grind away. Just so you can, basically so you can rest your top guys. So it's nice to reward a player like Gostad every once in a while. Maybe getting 2. He's getting his minutes on the penalty kill. He's doing a good job on the penalty kill as well. Now we got Legwand combined with Colin Wilson, who also has a goal. He has the first goal in this game, which was a weird fluky goal. Yeah, we don't need it, so I'm just going to hammer it in. I'm just eating time away. There's only 12 seconds left in the game at this point. No need to go chaotic. And just take the victory, take the 2 points. We're on a winning streak again. Hallelujah. We are going to win our 3rd in a row. And it is 3 in a row in regulation. Oh, no. Oh, Craig Smith is injured for a week or so. It could be a playable injury. So it could be playable. We will get a few days here of rest before we play Chicago. And then we'll get a couple of days of rest before we'll play St. Louis. So we could, if it's not a playable injury, you could only miss 1 game, really. He could only miss a game. So let's go forward and see what this says. Let's see if it says Craig Smith is available to play in the next game. That might be a thing. All right, Philip Forsberg is in for Craig Smith. That works for me. Unless there's another player. I was thinking Bobby Butler, but we'll put Forsberg in for now. That's fine. It'll only be a game at the most, I think.